for my marriage.
Hey, wait. Who's talking about your marriage?
So you selfish.
I think it works.
Hold on, I got you. So you selfish, huh?
No.
You gotta be honest.
Here we go. All right. So the next question is the dynamics of dating in the black community. What should it look like? Thoughts
I mean, it's
about polygamy?
it's fucked up over here. Like I'm not really in the dating world. I'm like, this is my interview. I ain't really found a black woman here that's equally yoked with me. I mean, not even that. We can all grow, but I just like at the age I am now, and some of the people I have been like, you know, potentially was gonna date. I felt like I had to be their father, and I ain't with that. I ain't with that. I'm not nobody's daddy, because they ain't gotta be my mother. Or they know they trying to take from me. You know, they think they want to do this, but they like, you really hate the white man? You really don't like white folks? Like, yes, it's too much for them. So honestly, just based off of that one little thing, that because I dislike whites, that makes dating so much harder. No.
So what about polygamy?
But continue to dating. I think dating is jacked up out here. I think black people need to pause on dating, and like a lot of them need to get their life together, and stop chasing. You know, dudes out here chasing women when they barely got places to live. You know, knocking women up. And, you know, they barely got places to live. They don't even like the woman.
Right.
You know, so and I'm not putting it on fellas, but I just like where I'm at in life. It's all about accountability. So we know you can't blame them, but then if you're not taking care of your children, you can't really blame a woman for putting you on child support. It's like, but then again, it's like, brother, this is what I was telling you earlier, it's inspiring, because, you know, once you go through with something, you know, as a man, it's be vital to the title.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah.
Like
so you can't, if you don't like this woman or you don't plan to stay with this woman, why are you with her? Why are you getting her pregnant? Right. You know, shit like that. But like, black men don't really want to ask them questions to themselves. So once you start the ball rolling, you can't be mad that if you're not, and I hate these terms, protect and provide, but if you're not doing this for your family, you can't really be upset that the woman has to get the white man to do it, make you do it. Because it's just being accountable. Right.
Being accountable, being responsible, yeah.
Because we can go all day like, well, she shouldn't be putting me on child support. That's a good conversation. But we men, we not victims. You should have just laid it down smarter. You should have played the game better, you know. And because I'm about, we should never have the white man referee our relationships, referee our situations. However, we've shown
the police for domestic issues.
Right.
And then you back at the house the next day anyway.
So it's showcase we don't know what we're doing. So if you, as a man, if you can't hold it down, the white man will have to come in and play the referee. And at the end of the day, that's on us. As a black man, you know, you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at that. But you know, polygamy is cool. In this rightful context, I don't really care for it. It's hard enough trying to deal with one black woman, and you know, but I don't need all that. I think one is good enough. You know, you heard that? One is good enough. What is good enough? You know, we should master. But for brothers that's with polygamy, I think they should master one relationship first. And then, you know, if your woman allows that, you let her go out and find a wife. It's not the man's picking, you know, because the sister wife, she gonna have to hold it down. It revolves around the woman. And you got two women. If she's allowing herself to share her man, that should be all up to her. It shouldn't be, because then again, with like out here in the West, a lot of brothers having on a predatory mindset. They only think about they want sex, and it's just like you're not thinking about all these women's emotional needs and all this in the house. So, you know,
education of the children, different dynamics.
Right.
Maybe the other woman may be business minded, maybe can help you on the business aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe another woman has a great trade value. Maybe she's good with electrical work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you got it all, not just. the whole unit.
System work like you talked
So,
about earlier.
so that's why, you know, I look at it as the woman has to go out and do that because,
Well, you might get to find somebody.
because, you know, it's all about,
Too much energy.
it all makes it go. It all makes it work.
Speaking of making it work,
Uh-huh.
things that haven't worked for me personally that I thought was working, but it messed me up now. Let's talk about Christianity in the black community.
I think Christianity's I don't know. It's all bullshit at the end of the day. However, like, some of us are some niggas. Like, I would call it, we some niggas. Some of us, you know, some of us need a book, you know, to live righteously. Or laws, you know, laws to help us put value on our life and move righteous. I ain't got no problem with that. Because where I'm at in life, a lot of you conscious niggas, they savages because they have no laws. They feel like they can just do whatever. But you the savage, but you down talking to Christian for living righteous under this. So I have a problem with that. Because Nat Turner was a Christian, Marcus Garvey, you feel, Mark Vesey, you know, all these people that laid down the law in the righteous blackness. So I mean, they obviously read something good out the book.
Right. Something to help.
And
help
you
motivate them to push forward.
for they people.
For their people, exactly.
With in all ways, you know, in all ways. So, but then you have the, I ain't gonna use that word. You have the super Mayat pro-black. I'm Egypt. This I know better. I got the righteous laws, but you ain't doing nothing for your people.
Right.
You just want to sit up and down talk somebody because you feel smarter, because you out of religion. But to me, it looks like a lot of these people are still hurt by religion.
Yeah.
They ain't got over it.
That's where I find myself. They don't knock on no doors.
Right.
They don't go see about no people's families as far as victims and crime. They don't do nothing. They just talk about it on Sundays and preach about it in the pulpit.
Right.
And that's what kind of like a part that pulled me away from Christianity. Like it's not as deep as it could be for the people as a whole.
Wow. I didn't think I'll get that from you. Like, you remember when we met? You was on that Jesus stuff heavy, boy. Like, I remember. I think I went to church with you for like a few times too.
You did.
But with the whole Christian thing, I went to Africa. Like the video I just put up the other day, I was in the church. There were some righteous Africans, and it's like, and it's another thing too. Like, we understand it's bullshit and all that. We in America, we moving. Go over there and talk that shit in Africa and see if them niggas don't try to kill you or something. We talking. Even I told some of the people I was staying with, I told them I'm trying to learn voodoo. I was like, nah, I don't believe in that stuff. They asked me, are you Christian? I'm like, nah. But I ain't gonna lie to them. I was like, no. And I'm like, I'm trying to learn like voodoo and all that. And they was like, it was my first day there, and you know, but I kept it real. And they didn't treat me no different after that. Like, we was all good. One of the brothers did the video with me, like the next week. The dude with the fade, the flat top, he was one of them.
He didn't judge you off of that, or I can't hang with this dude because he wants to learn voodoo.
And that's on the continent, and he's a Catholic. But and that's what I'm saying. You got these niggas over here. You see it all on Instagram. You bashing Christians, but your mama has a white Jesus up.
Right.
Why you not talking to her like that?
Right.
So it's like.